Good day, class. Today we'll be talking again about beach names. I know you've already learned this before, but let's have a quick refresher to make sure you still remember everything. So, let's recall. Melody is made up of a series of tones that have movement, direction, and shape. It's what we usually remember most in a song. For example, when you sing your favorite tune, the melody is the part that stays in your head, right? Yes, that's right. So to understand melody better, we use musical symbols that tell us the pitch of each note. One of the most important ones is the musical staff. So the musical staff is made up of how many lines? It has, yes, it has 5 lines. And how many spaces? Yes, it has 4 spaces. And each line and spaces represents a different sound or pitch. Notes are written either on the lines or in the spaces. And remember, the stop is enclosed by bar lines on both sides. So this helps organize the notes properly in music. As you can see, there are 2 symbols and the musical staff. This one and this one. So these 2 are the musical symbol called clef. A particular pitch name or note is determined by the clef. It is placed at the leftmost side of the staff. So these 2 are the common clefs. The first one is what you call G clef or treble clef. Again, this one is G clef or treble clef. What about this one? The second one is called the F clef or bass clef. Again, this is the F clef or bass clef. Okay, so the G clef or treble clef used for high sounds, while the F clef or bass clef is used for low sounds. Okay. The lines and spaces of a staff have a corresponding tone and pitch name. So the 7 letters of the alphabet are used to name each pitch or note. One easier way to remember the letter names on the staff is to create an easily remembered acronym. So let us look at the illustration. The first is the treble clef. So in the treble clef, we have in the line is every good boy does fine. The first line is E, every. Second line is G, good. The third line is B, boy. Fourth line is D, dust. And the fifth line is F, fine. So every good boy does fine. What about the spaces for the treble clef or G clef? So for the spaces, the first space is F. The second space is A. The third space is C. The fourth space is E. We can do it as a name or you can call it face. F-A-C-E or face. Your face. Okay, that is for the space of treble clef. The next is the F clef. So for the F clef or bass clef, the first line will be G, good. Next is B, boys. Third is D, do. The fourth is F, fine, and the fifth is A, always. So good boys do fine always. Again, do it with me. Good boys do fine always. Okay. So for the space of the bass clef, the first space is A for all. Next is C for cows. The third is E for eat. And the fourth is G for grass. Okay. So all cows eat grass. Again, all cows eat grass. That is for the space of F clef or bass clef. Okay, always remember that. For the G clef, again, let's do the G clef. In the line, every good boy does fine. What about the space? Face, your face. The bass clef or the F clef is first, let's do the line. Good boys do fine always. Again, good boys do fine always. The space. All cows eat grass. All cows eat grass. Each pitch name also has its corresponding sofa syllable. So, as you can see, this is the pitch name and the other one is the sofa syllable. Okay, so in pitch name, C, the sofa syllable corresponds to it is do. The D is re. The E is mi. The F is fa. The G is so. The A is la. And B is ti. Okay, so it is do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. And C, D, E, F, G, A, B. Sometimes, notes can be found below or above the musical staff. When this happens, a ledger line is used. Ledger lines are short horizontal lines drawn above, below, or in the middle of the note. As you can see, look at the pictures. Yeah, as you can see, in the treble clef, you can see there is a ledger line above and below. Yes, that is a ledger lines. It is short horizontal lines. It can be drawn above and below. Okay. So now that we already refreshed your minds all about pitch names, we will now move on to melodic contour. So what is a melodic contour? Melodic contour or shape is the movement or direction of melody. You hear melodic lines in different directions or flows. Some melodic lines start with a high pitch or gradually go down. So melodic contour is the flow of melody that the singer will sing or musicians will play. So the first one we will tackle about is the repeated or flat. Also, you can call it same or the same sound, like that. Repeated, flat, or same. So the melody has no movement when notes stay in the same pitch. What does it mean? It means in music, it's just repeated pitch, like do, 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 do. It doesn't go up, it doesn't go down. That is the repeated or flat or same. The next one is ascending or rising. You can also call it going up, ascending, rising. Ascending or rising or going up. So melody is ascending or up by step when notes go up by step. Like going up, rising, ascending. Okay, for an example, let's do a do re mi. So, do re mi fa sol la ti do. Going up again. Do re mi fa sol la ti do. Do it with me. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Do re mi fa sol la ti do. Okay, good job. Okay, the last one is descending or falling. So descending or falling or going down. It is a melody is descending down by step or when notes is going down by step. Okay, so from ascending like do re mi fa sol la ti do. Let's do a descending or falling or going down. Do te la sol fa mi re do. Again. Do te la sol fa mi re do. Again, do it with me. Do te la sol fa mi re do. That is going down, descending or falling. So for us to learn more about melodic contour, I have 2 videos here that you need to watch.
Today we are talking about melodic contour. Melodic contour is the directions that a piece of music moves. There are 3 main directions that can be put together in any different order. The first is up. It sounds like this. We also have down, which is going the opposite direction. The third way it can move is by staying the same. This repeats the same note that it ended on. You can repeat these notes at a high level or at a lower pitch. You could even do them in the middle. When you start putting these together, you come up with the melodic contour. Sometimes the music only moves a small amount. Sometimes it has much larger leaps. Sometimes it has a combination of both those small and large movements. We can also move our bodies to match the melodic contour. When the music goes up, our bodies should go up, like standing up. When the music goes down, we can lower our bodies as if sitting down or sitting in a chair. If the music is the same, we will just stay at that level, whether it's up high or down low or in the middle.
What is melodic contour? A melody is a set of individual notes sung or played one after another, like a tune that you can sing. Contour is the shape or outline of something. Melodic contour, then, is the shape of a set of notes or tune. Let's use Twinkle Twinkle Little Star as an example. As we sing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, we can make a dot for each note. When the notes go up, the dots go up. When the notes go down, the dots go down. When the note is repeated, the dots stay even. Let's try it. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. We can see that the shape makes a big arch up and then slowly steps its way back down. If we connect the dots, we can see more clearly the shape or the melodic contour. Now let's try Mary Had a Little Lamb. As we sing Mary Had a Little Lamb, we can make a dot for each note. When the notes go up, the dots go up. When the notes go down, the dots go down. When the note is repeated, the dots stay even. Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. We can see that the shape makes a small arch down and back up, and then stays the same, goes down a step, and then curves up to the end. If we connect the dots, we can see more clearly the shape or the melodic contour.